Hey everyone, it's Jason, and welcome to another episode of Martial Arts Theater 3000. Today I was going to be doing an updated video of my Where to Stream Shaw Brothers movies, and this is going to be the 2023 edition. Yeah, I did a video last summer, and I had a couple people ask on that video, were these still up on the streaming services, so I thought we'd take a look at it today. Oh, and real quick, if you enjoy my content and want to catch all my videos as they come out, please subscribe and hit that notification bell. Really appreciate it. So first things first, we're going to go to UFC Fight Pass. Now UFC Fight Pass is $9.99 a month, and it's kind of hard to explain exactly what's on there, but pretty much it has every Pride event ever when it comes to the old school fights. And then it has most of the UFC full events on there. Not like the most recent ones, they get on there eventually, but if you want to watch old full events, I mean, it has hundreds. So when you get into UFC Fight Pass, you just go down to movies. And I went in here earlier so I could count for you guys how many Shaw Brothers movies we have. But we've got some Chuck Norris. That's always on there. So you go to all movies A to Z. So going left to right here, we got mostly Shaw Brothers movies. And I counted, we have 45 Shaw Brothers movies free to stream right now. And these are all classics. You know, it has Heroes of the East, The Duel, 8 Diagram Pole Fighter, Executioners from Shaolin, 5 Elements Ninjas. I mean, these are the really, really well-known ones. And like I said, we got some Chuck Norris, Cynthia Rothrock, Honor and Glory thrown in, House of Traps, Invincible Shaolin, Kid with the Golden Arm. So as an update, this is exactly the same pretty much as when I checked last summer. I think was when I did my last video. So we're still looking good. If you want Shaw Brothers online, I think UFC Fight Pass is the way to go. And if you're an MMA fan, I'd check out all their Pride fights. They have documentaries on Kimbo Slice, different UFC documentaries, lots of jiu-jitsu tournaments are on here. I mean, there's a lot of stuff on here besides just Shaw Brothers. But let's say you don't like MMA, for $9.99, you know, less than the price of a DVD, you can just hop in for a month and cancel it to not renew, and you could just watch tons of Shaw Brothers all month for $9.99. I think that's definitely the way to go. All right, then moving over to Netflix, it is slim pickings just like last year. I mean, I don't see any Shaw Brothers movies at all. And looking through here, yeah, I don't know. I mean, just in general, they used to have 5 Deadly Venoms and different ones, 36 Chamber of Shaolin. And it was kind of nice because Netflix had the option you could do dubbed or subtitled. Now, I'm not sure if that's on the other channels, but I thought that was kind of neat because usually it's either just, you know, subtitled or dubbed when it comes to streaming. It looks like there's some modern ones thrown in here, but Netflix is not looking too good for Kung Fu movies at all, and definitely really bad for Shaw Brothers. And then moving over to Prime Video, where used to be the spot for Shaw Brothers movies for free for streaming, it's just, you know, not looking too good on here as well. We got, I think, 5, 1, 2, 3 great ones, of course. Ooh, I don't know, maybe 3. Now, you can see there's these other ones. Okay, 4. And yeah, these other ones, the reason I'm not counting them is because they're to rent or buy, if you see in the upper left or in the middle there. Yeah, so basically, I said in my other video, there was 170 Shaw Brothers movies remastered by Celestial on Prime Video. I think they had a 5-year contract from 2016 to 2021. Then on a dime, they all went away. And the ones that didn't go away, that say unavailable now, say available to rent or buy, which is nice. If you want to, you know, find a rare one, you can have it. But if you're just going to look for something to stream for Shaw Brothers, we have about 4 or 5 on here, so it's looking pretty rough. Another option I forgot to mention is Arrow Video, who's putting out, you know, the Shawscope box sets. I just did a video on an unboxing of Shawscope Volume 2. They have their own player, and I've not tried it yet. It's $6.99 a month. I don't really have a need, but if you haven't bought Shawscope 2, and I don't know, I think 1 was on there. I'm not sure if it's still on there, but you definitely want to check that out. It has all the extras as well, which is a rarity on streaming platforms. And then moving on to Tubi, which is a free streaming platform with commercials, which I recommend definitely checking out if you don't feel like, you know, paying for streaming services. Looking down through here, it's the same as it always is. They, as far as I can tell, do not have a deal with Shaw Brothers. I mean, I don't see any at all because, you know, they need to buy the rights and it's like a license they have for a certain amount of time. And, you know, there's great Bruceploitation, documentary films of Fury. But yeah, no Shaw Brothers on Tubi yet. I don't see that happening anytime soon. But if you just need a kung fu fix, Tubi's the way to go for free streaming for sure. And once you're on Tubi, go to the left hub over on the side and go to categories and then martial arts. That's where you're going to find all these. But this is also going to apply to Zumo and the other free streaming platforms as well. They pretty much seem to all have the same batch, which is usually a nice selection, but no Shaw Brothers found on the free streaming platforms. Sadly, I know a lot of people are always asking, where can I watch these Shaw Brothers movies? But it looks like UFC Fight Pass is still the reigning king online. And the other option, which isn't streaming, would be iTunes. You can buy a lot of these movies there. So I would definitely check that out if you want to, you know, build your collection digitally. I'm not just talking about streaming. But yeah, guys, just wanted to update you. This is the Where to Stream Shaw Brothers 2023 edition. And thanks for checking it out. I'll see you guys in the next one.